Whoop whoop, what is good, y'all? How's everyone doing this Thursday night? We are inching closer to Gathering of the Juggalos 25, the Gathering of Legends. Fucking, I am stoked as fuck to go home, man. I am just literally stoked. So much cool shit going on. So much shit going on before and during. Like, it's gonna be a full ass fucking thing, man. So, last year I partied a lot and shit and had some fun, but this year it's gonna be a little more on the business end, but still a lot of fun. So how's everyone doing tonight? I see y'all active in the chats and shit. I'm still waiting for my guest and my co-host to pull up. So yeah, let's have a conversation, y'all. Um, so Jug Night 2, for those who don't know, that's coming up August 10th, which is a Sunday. It's in Dayton, Ohio, which is about an hour and 40 minutes drive from Legend Valley, but it's going to be a free show. So any of y'all passing through and shit, feel free to pull up and fucking jug out with us. It's going to be fucking fun. And I have no idea where Swill is. I thought I, apparently I didn't post a link in there. My bad. I thought I did. Oops. All right, the link is now officially in there for our guests. Yeah, I thought I put it in there, guys, but I just did now, so you guys should have it. I'm like wondering where the fuck are they? Because I know I hit send and then I looked and it wasn't in there. I'm like motherfucker. So yeah, shit be happening like that sometimes. Sometimes shit goes slow as one of my ex's baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? So which ex? Who the fuck knows? All of them. Fucking which baby daddy? Fuck, there's a lot of them. Anyway. But yeah, so we're waiting for our guest to pull up and shit. We got Bartleboss coming in as our co-host, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out now. What's good, Bizarre?
Yo, what up, homie?
What is up, man? What is good with you, man?
Not much, not much, just chilling. It's been a fucking minute since I've been on the internet, so
I feel it, man. How's everything been going with you today, man?
it's good. Fucking did a fuck all today, so
Hell
it's
yeah,
good.
that's what's up, man. No, she brought your gear out of retirement. That's what's up.
Oh yeah, I had to fucking find half the shit. Like I packed up a lot of it, so I had to go digging today.
That's what's up, man.
I had to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So
And I heard a rumor the Bartle House might be coming back. Is that true?
Bartle House is 100% coming back, and
That's what the fuck is up.
you have a lot to do with that. I mean, I've been kicking around the idea for months now, but you doing this shit and like seeing like it just brings back old memories, and I'm like, fuck, I want that again.
Well, that's
So,
fucking cool.
man, that definitely helped push me.
Well, should we bring out our guest?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that here once I finish commenting. All right, let's bring out RathovGod Tha Klass Klown. Hold on, it's going. Yeah, I need to get a better signal. Wrath, what is good, my brother? How's it going?
Yo, what's up?
Whoa, this is different. There's no fucking old ass asshole talking shit playing memes this time. I might actually enjoy the show. Let's see if I get you a better camera angle.
You don't want to
This
do the
shit's all
two-rudder
fucked
angle?
up.
Hold on, let's see what
I'm
I can
gonna have
do.
to just deal with this enlarged, blown out fucking clown face for now. How you motherfuckers doing? What up,
I'm good,
chat?
brother. How are you? What
Chilling
up,
like the
everyone?
villain I am.
Yeah, I think it's because I got the comments up there. So yeah, I got them overlaid down the side. So yeah. What up, TZ? How you doing? What up, Rocky Rob? What up, all y'all, man? How the
Yo,
fuck y'all
Rocky
doing?
Rob, what up?
Lenny, how's everyone doing?
Whoop whoop, motherfuckers.
What is good, man? Thank y'all for pulling up. So how's your day
Want to
been
say
going,
shout
Raph?
out to the family. Shout out to fucking Funhouse Productions. Shout out to No Haters and Chaotic Neutral and all those motherfuckers
Fuck
out
yeah,
there. Shout out to the gods of No Emotion and all the motherfucking hip hop heads out there down in Florida and all my motherfucking supporters and all that shit. So there's that.
there's that. Hell yeah, Spamily in this bitch, TZ for show. Fucking. So what you been up to today, Rath? What you been getting into?
Finishing up a little project I'm working on called Angry God. It's a what's it called? One of those contribution songs or contribute songs to somebody that we might have grew up listening to. An old dear friend.
That's what's up. Don't worry, I won't bring an old dear friend out on the show tonight, like I did last night. But yeah.
Oh, it's not that dear friend. It's one that you might know from Canada.
Okay. Oh, the angry baby.
The Mad Child guy.
Yeah, yeah.
The one that lost all the battles on King of the Dot. He lost the Daylight. He lost the Dirtbag Dan. And then he got his ass ripped by Snack the Ripper. Like a fucking 3 fucking song disc fucking back and forth exchange. Now I'm gonna rip his ass.
Damn. Save some room for Tom McDonald.
Well, I thought they were the same guy, and after I looked at him after all these years, he went from looking like a fucking Backstreet Boy. Now he looks like Tom McDonald's fucking Proud Boy rejected twin.
There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Fuck yeah, well that's awesome, man. That's fucking awesome.
So how are these wonderful hosts of this show doing?
We're doing good, man. What's up, y'all? Fucking.
Are you feeling good? Because you should feel me. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
real good.
Your energy's radiating over here, man. I'm feeling great.
Right. I can't stand up right now.
I just farted and it's radiating through my fucking clown suit. So
Oh,
hopefully that won't radiate through my phone speaker into your nostrils. Otherwise, you might need a break.
that's gonna be great when it gets up in that nose and kind of lingers.
My clown mask kind of smells like that anyways. You'll find out.
All
Because
right.
that's right, folks. In case you asshole motherfuckers didn't know, your boy RathovGod is going to be at the gathering, his first gathering. But not only am I going to just attend, no. We don't fuck shit up, we fuck it up big. But I'm going to perform. Not once, not just on day 0. No. I'm going to come back and perform on day 5. When I'm all fucked up, probably shroomed out, probably won't remember a single fucking lyric, but I'll probably go up there and fucking move my lips and dance some clown fucking jingles, at least on the last performance. Who knows? I'll just sit there and freestyle some shit.
Right? Yeah. I'm curious to see you hit some of these freestyle battles, man. I really am, because I have a hunch that not many people are going to be able to beat you.
That's the other thing. If anyone's going to the Flowmaster battles at the gathering at the Epic tent, I'm going to be there competing. So, if you're familiar with what I do and you know what's up, well, unless if you want to be down in the ground, I suggest you just attend and watch. But if you want to get your ass ripped by the legendary Klass Klown, well, then be my guest, asshole.
That's an open challenge from Wrath right there. You're going to do King Gooba's got a little challenge he's going to do also on, I believe, the 11th or something on the same day or one of the parking lot days before gates open. But yeah, so you might want to hit that up too. Might be taking.
So we're going to be on the Spamily stage on day 0 for the Juggalos and Recovery show.
Yes,
and then
sir.
for the, I think the Rigor Mortis after party, which I know you're doing that one too, Reckless.
Yes, I'm also on the days. I'm
You're
on
doing
the day
both.
0 as well. Yep. I'm on the day
So-
0. And I'm also doing Suds and Buds the day before. So, and I'm
So
going
when
to be
I'm
on
all
Spamily.
fucked up, maybe you can be my hype man.
We'll figure it out. Fuck yeah, I'm with that, man. That'll be cool.
You have to watch my first performance, remember all the lyrics, and be ready for the next one. It's not that hard.
I'm up for the challenge.
You smoke. Oh, yeah, you can't do none of that stuff. Never mind. That's just my secret power.
Yep. What's good, Rasputin? What's good, Seth? How y'all doing?
Whoop, whoop, Rasputin.
Yeah, Great Town definitely in the house.
Rasputin.
Yep. Yeah, he's been fucking coming through, man. He was a good host last night, man. He was a great guest when he was on, man. We went like 2 hours with him when he was the guest.
Yeah, I tuned in for a little bit, but it was later than you guys usually are in there, so I stuck around for a minute, then I bounced on out.
Yeah, no, it was a good crowd for being so late, man. I was really happy about it. Actually, we call it Exo's Live and Reckless Shit Stream and Chill. You know what
I
I'm
need
saying?
my ugly sleep
So,
once in a while. This pile of shit doesn't build itself too well. Not with all the flies and the roaches trying to eat up all my shit.
right, and you got them fucking shitworms and polyrath.
Oh yeah, that's right. In case you don't know, for all the new viewers, I am RathovGod. I didn't properly introduce myself because I'm an asshole. But I'm the host, co-host of Swills Edition, also on YouTube, and the host with the most on Rath's Funhouse, which is an Adult Swim parody, fucking supposed to be like Pee-wee's Funhouse, but it's really just a shit show that I directed and created myself, and it's about as twisted as my imagination, twisted as your grandma's panties after she plays poker and naked twister with me and Grandpa. So
And Reckless likes the granny.
if you like stupid ass shit, or you don't like your brain and your joy, brain rot material, then I'm up your asshole alley. I mean your alley. And your asshole, if you want.
He's coming for the gusto, y'all. No more fucking shitworms.
Yeah, we got rid of those in like episode 3 or something. Thank fucking God. I was tired of smelling that shit. Every time they take a
I'll
shit,
bet. They're just
they would eat it, and you think it was all clean, but then there'd be like a brown residue left over that would smell like 10 times worse, and then it would smear all over the wall every time they moved, and then I'd get it stuck in my socks, and it get stuck on my sandwiches, when it gets stuck on my
I'll
fucking
bet.
peanut butter. I couldn't tell the difference between my peanut butter and shit.
I'll bet. That's fucking. I'll bet, bro. That was a fucking mess. I saw it, man. And Polyrath wasn't doing shit.
I'm
to
still
help.
dreaming about those
Little
fucking
fucker.
peanut butter shit sandwiches. It only looks like
So how was
Nutella. It doesn't
Guantanamo?
taste the same, even if you eat Nutella the day before. I tried it many times.
Fuck yeah. How was Guantanamo? Did you have a nice stay there?
It was all right, except everybody trying to smell me and, get up close and personal to my anal rectal cavity.
I'll bet.
Like they never seen a clown this fucking handsome and gorgeous before. It's not my fault you're not getting deported to fucking 2028, motherfucker. Don't mean you gotta touch my asshole. But for the right price, which a couple honey buns and a bag of chips, we can work things out.
That's what's up.
So that's how it went. I'm still a little sore.
How's Mexico? How's Cancun treating you?
That's actually going good. Now I get to see some titties, loose bikinis, and there's a nude beach down the road. And as long as I don't scare anybody away and get arrested, I may not go back to Guantanamo Bay. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it ends up like that. So, and it stays like that.
I was glad they didn't send you to Alligator Alcatraz, man. I was worried about that.
Yeah, I don't like fucking alligators because, fucking one of them bit my left nut one day when I was down in Florida. I was in a little hovercraft in my underwear like I was Poyu. And I was trying to, copy that video because I thought it looked cool. And then a fucking gator jumped out the water and bit my dick. And then it got infected and it turned purple for 2 weeks. It was the biggest my dick has ever been. But I couldn't even fuck with it.
Right, that swelling probably might have made you a little popular with the ladies, though. So that's what's
Yeah,
up.
it was false advertisement. Once they knew I couldn't use it, and then it brought me tremendous pain that brought me to my knees, and I wasn't going to eat them out. I was just going to cry in between their pussies because the pain was unbearable. They kind of gave me my money back and left. And then some of them just robbed me. They didn't even give me my money back. So I'm still looking for those hookers. So if you're watching this, Latifah, rap is coming for you.
Fuck yeah. That's quite the story.
Fuck, I probably scared her away if she's watching this. I'm just kidding, Latifah. Just give me back my $6.99 and the beef will be over, I promise.
All right, well, Latifah, you hear that? Rat's got you on his radar.
Yeah. I've been to every pilot from here to fucking Kansas. Which is only about 8 of them, but I'm still looking.
Bet. So how you doing over there, Beef Tiger?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't have that synergy. You pick the worst person to fucking feed off of Wrath of God. Right. God damn.
No, it's good.
I'm just chilling. It's good.
The more dark prophecy rumors and the fucking. So I don't know what this is, but like this dark prophecy shit. Like, have y'all heard of that?
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, yeah. It's popping up like an enigma. I just keep seeing it
Well, if
everywhere,
you look on some of
and
my
it's
certain videos of mine, there were certain beats that was produced by people that's involved with dark prophecy. So
oh, so you got some
they already
insider
got
info.
songs
Okay,
out with dark prophecy ninjas
yeah,
as we speak.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah. No, I've heard good things. I just it's like enigmatic. It keeps popping up in the chats, and I keep hearing about it on the internet. And fucking yeah, so that's gonna be. This looks like it's gonna be something cool. I don't think it's got anything to do with the clowns or any of that, but like it's definitely something cool coming out of the underground for sure. At least it looks that way.
Hopefully, otherwise it's gonna be false
Oh yeah, I think it will
advertisement.
be. Right. They're building up a hype that they better live up to. I think they will, though. I think they will, man. It's I don't know who's involved, but it's kind of cool the way it keeps hitting enigmatically. So, yeah. Ooh, Big OG says he's got some iced honey buns. Have you ever had the Boston cream pie ones from Dollar Tree? That's the fucking shit, dude. Like, I imagine motherfuckers get fucking dismembered in prison over that shit.
Well, yeah, it's all
Like,
those
those are just.
artificial GMOs they put in there and ultra processed growth hormones that shrink your pecker.
I'm
But
sold.
they're addicting. I do admit. I definitely seen
They
some
absolutely
guys get
fucking are.
Boston cream pied for some honey buns, but they don't let us get those assortments there. You want a Boston cream pie,
Yeah, yeah,
you have to get creative and probably raped a few times.
right. I wasn't talking about that kind of Boston cream pie, right?
Well, that's the only kind you get in Guantanamo Bay, asshole.
Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, that's the only kind of Boston cream pie honey buns they got in there. I bet, huh?
Yeah, they don't. They only give you the glazed one.
The glazed
When it
ones,
comes to the ramen noodles, you only get the shrimp flavor. So if you're allergic to seafood,
mother.
you're not eating no noodles unless you eat them plain, or you eat them with salty jizz and armpit hairs, because you owe somebody a Twinkie.
That sounds like that's a recipe right there, man.
Yeah,
That's a fucking spread.
something called the Hugo Tank burrito. That's when everyone runs their
Okay.
genitals and their fucking flavor savers all over your food, no matter what it is. Then they sprinkle some ball hairs on top, and then they put it in your mouth and they punch it down your throat. And if you have any teeth left, you can
Okay.
say you survived to live to tell about it. But if you don't have any teeth left, you're sucking dick for life. That's Section 6.
All right. That's section 6 in the entry manual or what?
It was supposed to be the garden, but they turned it into Peter Pecker Beach, where everybody works out and stares at each other's bulges. Then they try to smell each other's
right.
assholes through the body fucking heat that's coming off each other. It's perilous. You're like a straight white clown like I am.
Yeah, that sounds like the struggle is real, Raph.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay is not a place for a handsome, ugly clown like me. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemies except for, like, well, we were not going to get into that.
Fair enough. Man child.
Now, honestly, that beat's not even that serious. It was just like, he said my name in a track, but I don't know if he's really saying my fucking name. But that asshole Swill and a couple other jumps decided to gas it up. And me being the battle rapper that I am and a competitive MC, I said, fuck it. I'm going to respond. Why not? Because that's what I do. So I didn't take the Cody Manson route. I didn't say anything that's going to fucking get me canceled or, try to ruin his life. So I kept it all just lyrical, fucking bar, fucking just trying to be competitive rapping type shit. I didn't fucking dig into his police files, or I didn't go back into his history or anything like that. So, I kept it very clean this time, unlike my past battles.
That's what's up. Rocky Rob wants to know if Big Bob got at you yet.
Who?
Big Bob. He was a Guantanamo resident or a Guantanamo guard, and Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo.
No, he got deported.
Okay, they deported the guard.
He
Okay.
ate all those glizzies and he didn't fucking tell anybody. So they didn't arrest him. They just deported him too. They said, "Fuck it, you can get it too," because Trump came in office. Said, "Fine, if these guards fuck around, they get it too. So deport him too." Trump sent his ass off
Okay.
too. Said, "You want to act like
You made it
illegal?
huge, huh?
You be like one and join them."
Yep. Cock meat sandwiches and dark prophecy. That's what I'm seeing in the comments.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like award-winning formula for disaster.
Right. Right.
I mean, for love.
Sounds like my
I mean, love.
algorithm
Well, yeah,
on
it is.
TikTok, bro.
Booty love.
That's a match made in Guantanamo. Holy fuck! So what you working on besides your love ballad to man child? I mean, man child.
Well, since I don't really like, I haven't wrote a song in 3 years. I'm performing, right? I don't believe in doing the Ashley Simpson bullshit. So I decided that I'm going to make sure I commit all my lyrics to memory and I'm going to not lip sync. I will have a backtrack, but it's going to be muted down, a little fucking subtle tones. But I'm going to fucking do that shit right. Because that's the way I always perform. So, but the only difference is I chose all new songs that I've never done before, except for maybe one of them. So
Okay.
I've been just working hard on making sure I
All
nail that shit. Like Jesus' left arm and his left two legs.
Two left legs.
Do that cross, and then I'm going to put it upside down and make him blow me.
There we go. Jesus walking around like a NASCAR track. Two left legs.
He was born with two left legs. That's what happens when you got a mom who's a virgin. That pussy wasn't wide enough for fucking a right leg and a left leg. So he had to have two left legs. God had to make an adaptation so that way he could squeeze out that little virgin pussy snatch. And then we got us a little carpenter Jesus. And then he got nailed to a cross like a carpenter. Ha ha! How about that? That asshole. He was building with wood all his life. Then he started following God, and guess what that got him? Nailed to some wood. How you like that?
It's good. It's quite the story. I don't remember reading that in the Bible, but I mean that version anyway. But it was kind of in there.
When I finish
So,
writing
fair
my
enough.
Bible, it will all be there. Trust me.
All right. The Wrath edition. The unholy Bible, Wrath of God edition.
That's right.
Wrath fap. Oh, they're fapping to you now in the comments.
There he is.
Oh, I just see that
That fucker.
beautiful bald head of yours.
I thought he abandoned me.
No, he's in here. He's with us now.
I'm just so glad he's not. I'm not going to be tortured by fucking little fucking head crop movies all night.
Hey, I like those head crop movies.
Yeah, you probably like looking at fucking crayons on the wall coloring by themselves. Little kids drawing on the wall. You probably be like, "Oh, that's fascinating."
Yeah, I'll sit there and make a sophisticated face like, oh, modern art.
Yeah, I try to make it look like I'm all sophisticated when I'm watching them and like I'm listening, but I'm really just like fucking thinking about a lot lizard or something. Usually,
Right. Get off my lawn.
try not to smell my finger because sometimes it's not a good thing.
I would imagine so, especially with all them lot lizards you talk about.
Lot lizards, dried up goat blood, nuclear uranium.
Sounds like my kind of fucking party.
No, it's not a party. It's just my little kid's science experiment. We're seeing how long
Okay.
fucking radioactive materials decay a human body, or if we could bring it back to life and turn it into a Frankenstein. Because I'm tired of the fucking bitches always talking back, so I'm gonna make one of my own.
Helgen's eating crayons, he says. Does that count?
Crayons are pretty good.
I'm not gonna dunk my balls on them. Like I don't. I think I'd get dinged by YouTube.
When I first started fucking being a clown, I had to color my face with crayons, and that didn't work. So I had to lick M&Ms and use that, and that actually worked a lot better.
That would. That red dye works good, man.
You don't want to know where I learned that from?
I kind of do now.
Well, let me take you back. Peter Pecker Beach.
Peter Pecker Beach, we're here. I'm there in my head, buddy.
I was looking. It was a hot summer day. I was going to see if I could bench press some weights, but then I realized some homos just fucking put their gooch all over that shit. So I decided not to. But I look across the courtyard, and what do I see? A long-haired bitch. But little did I know that she was a he, which there's nothing wrong with that,
Okay.
but it catfished me. So
Okay.
the point of the story is,
So
what tricked me was it had long hair, makeup, pretty blue eyes,
okay.
and big titties. Now the titties were real somehow. I guess he got shots or something. But everything else was M&Ms. All the makeup, all the hair, because the hair was dyed pink. They don't even have pink
So it's
M&Ms.
just sweet.
But somehow he had pink hair.
Okay.
And the worst part
That
is,
sounds like
he
an
didn't
Easter
tell
egg.
me till he fucking had my dick in his mouth.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't find out when he had his dick in your mouth.
Well, by then I already knew the jig was up. Because then I would have saw the dick, and then I
Okay,
probably
so-
wouldn't open my mouth. Because he didn't have any honey buns at
You
all.
would've?
I asked him,
That's fucked up.
so you got to pay for this?
You don't-
He said, nah, man. It's on the front. So, there's that.
It's on the front. So you got no honey buns, just glistening dick that probably smells like cocoa butter and Speedos. And
And sweat M&M dye is not really dye from M&Ms. It's just all the sweat from the balls and the dripping of the nipples and the body hair. Sometimes the guards get in there and their
I like
cologne
that.
gets mixed in with it, and it burns your eyes.
there we go.
Fuck, I'm getting traumatized just thinking
Okay.
about it.
I didn't mean to trigger your trauma, Wrath. My bad.
That's all right. I've triggered traumas before
How are you? Okay.
during like battle rapping and stuff like that. And then I clip it so I can watch
Yeah,
it
I
later.
saw you battle rap
So when I'm
someone.
feeling bad about my trauma at Guantanamo Bay, I just remember that one person I almost made cry on the live. And if they didn't cry on the live, they probably cried later on that night and cut themselves a few times. So
I think I know who
that
you're
makes
talking
me
about,
always
and
feel a little bit
that's-
better sometimes because, you know, my heart is blacker than my face sometimes. Because, you know,
I think you did bite the
being
point.
a cold-hearted criminal, being like, you know, innocently locked up in places like Guantanamo Bay and Blount County Jail and Monroe County Jail and Knox County Jail, and then the penal form. Oh, you know, just being like wrongly accused just sucks balls, you know? Yeah, that was the point. So stay away from the M&Ms in prison because you never know when someone's painting their face with it and they'll be trying to paint your pecker with it next. That was the moral of the story. So there's that.
All right. Well, that sums up that story. Tell Bartle how amazing Hell's Pit
No,
is.
don't even get me started, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it, huh? Okay. I must have missed the
There's
joke.
this ongoing fucking thing with the old podcast that I would always just say Hell's Pit of shit to piss off the homies. And it just became a fucking thing. And then one day I made like a fucking custom image of like a trash can doing the Hell's Pit thing. And the internet fucking melted down for a hot second because I posted that shit up on Facebook.
Yeah, that will do it. Anytime you post anything polarizing on Facebook, people are gonna cry about it. I might
one
even
day.
cry about it.
Fuck, man. I'm no presence online. Like, fuck, nobody knows who the fuck I am. But that post, man, everybody jumped on that shit to tell me how much of an asshole I was.
Yeah, that's what happened when I post my first song on YouTube ever. And my fucking 10th one.
called you an
And my 20th one. And it still happens sometimes.
I
Probably happen next
just
Sunday.
like to call Wrath an asshole.
So don't feel too bad.
So, okay, I'm all.
It could always be worse. You could be at Peter Pecker Beach getting your fudge packed.
Yeah, This Peter Pecker, this fucking Thomas Peter Pecker Beach. That's got to be a fucking fun place from your memory bank because it keeps coming up.
There's many learning experiences there.
Okay,
I just can't tell you what they are.
fair enough.
Besides the ones that are already explained.
Yeah, I know that was quite the story, man. Like, I'm not gonna
Maybe
lie.
once you guys get a little older to understand a little better, I'll be able to, like, you know,
All right.
give you guys a more detailed explanation of the horrors that are contained. Oh, you don't have cricket sound effects. Fucking A. I keep forgetting I'm not on that fucking asshole podcast. I'm on a different one.
No, I don't have cricket
He's
sound
got me
effects.
fucking like fucking conditioned or institutionalized to the Spamily era.
That's all right. The Spamily era is the next big thing, man. Next to the dark prophecy I keep seeing is it's Spamily. I feel it.
That's right.
I feel it. So, when's the next episode of Rath's Funhouse going to air?
It's going to be after the gathering sometimes because I plan on shooting a music video or two and getting a lot of footage. And I edit all my videos and shit from my phone. So I need all the room I could get for the gathering. So I definitely don't need like fucking a 5 gigabyte fucking piece of shit fucking thing with me arguing with my cartoon self fucking in the way of all that. So
I feel that. Dude. I got 2 phones and I'm fucking pretty much maxed out on memory for both of them. So I need to get a fucking external hard drive, I think.
I got one, but still, it's like, even when you fucking move shit, you're fucking waiting. So it's like, do I want to move this fucking file now and then not be able to use anything for like the next 10 minutes and then get sidetracked with something else and forget what the fuck I'm doing? Or do I just wait and just delete a bunch of shit I don't need because I need to do it anyways? It's always an eternal battle.
See, I hoard my files, dude. I'm a fucking hoarder when it comes to files. Like, I got shit in there and I'm like, why the fuck did I even save this from like 2022?
I back everything up on 3 different devices. But yeah, I do the same shit.
Okay. He's talking about the Mickey Mouse Funhouse with Yami. Yeah, that was funny. I saw that the other night. Have you seen it? You've seen that one, right? You're the one that posted it, Rath, I think.
I might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who made that, Ransacked.
I ain't made a Yami meme anytime lately.
I did a couple back in the day. I did one where I was watching this movie on Tubi, and this couple that kind of looked like Yami and Darling were on there. So I fucking paused it, took a fucking picture of it, and said, when you order fucking Yami and Darling off of Wish.com or something. Yeah. Or when your mom says we've got Midnight and Yami and Darling at home. It's pretty funny. I laughed. Yami laughed.
That's right. You gotta laugh. Otherwise, you're not fit for this shit.
Right. Yeah, I'm ready to gather for sure, man. I am fucking ready to gather.
Me too.
Fucking Shaggy 2F. I am ready to gather.
I'm ready to fucking light it up. Fucking
you already did light
chill
it up.
with everybody. Call everybody an asshole. Maybe show a nipple.
Oh.
Because I know it's going to be hard as fuck.
I don't know if that's... I'll bet. That story made my nipples hard. Shit.
Yeah. You'd fit right in Guantanamo Bay then. At Peter Pecker Beach.
Oh, I probably would.
Yeah, they would love that pink hair.
They'd love me. Yep, they would. It's from the M&Ms.
There you go. It definitely works, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, it's more ginger than pink at the moment, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, sometimes
they want to see pee holes.
If they get a little too slimy, then they don't always transmit that good. So, you know, you got to make sure you don't get the ones that are too used and slobbered on.
Right. You want them just the right amount of right consistency of sticky and wet. And, yeah. They said Will says Rath's nipples have masks on them too. I gotta see a meme with that. Just Rath with his shirt off and he's got his mask for nipples like little pasties.
Yeah, and I paint them like my face.
Yeah.
So no matter what,
that's what's up.
you're gonna see it.
We'll have to see that at gathering. Dark Prophecy. Will there be tacos? What up, Roman the Wisco Kid?
There might be a
I mean,
taco.
you have to ask that Dark.
They sell them at
Yeah, the ones
Walmart.
posting about the Dark Prophecy. Yeah. Every day is Taco Tuesday with the right girl. I mean, with the right, you know what I'm saying? So,
Every day's Taco Tuesday if you live behind the Mexican restaurant and you know how to get into the dumpster cage.
there you go.
You don't mind a little bit of mold and
I'm a big
flies,
taco
you know.
fan.
That's extra protein and extra blue cheese.
Right. I was gonna say. Right. That mold gives it kind of a blue cheese tang, and then the flies, you know, that's extra protein for sure.
I didn't fucking get these guns eating kava, or whatever the fuck, kava,
Ooh, look
or
at that.
vegetables.
There you
I
go.
ain't fucking Ouija Mac.
Because no good story starts with this one time I was eating a salad, right?
Nope. Not unless if it's the fucking vegan porn flick I was watching like 2 weeks ago.
Vegan porn flick.
Yeah, she starts shooting salad out of her asshole. Gets stuck on the guy's face and he just eats it. I couldn't tell if I was turned on or grossed out, so I had to give it a minute.
All right. The minute of magic from Wrath. Wrath's minute of magic.
That minute turned into like 20
That's a
minutes. And
Yeah?
then I was grossed out.
You gotta wait.
I haven't been able to look at myself the same again.
I would
Or any
not.
salads.
Right. Maybe a nice pasta salad or something.
Yeah, just
Antipasto salad.
don't look up the fucking wrong Veggie Tales. That's all I can say.
I usually don't search for VeggieTales on Pornhub, Wrath.
I didn't either, but I was kind of fucking feeling weird and frisky.
Okay. I agree. Wrath definitely needs his own comic book. Some of these adventures, all starting off at Peter Pecker Beach. I agree. Wrath needs a fucking comic book.
I have a fucking whole
I
show
would
of
read
shit.
that.
What the fuck else you want from me? Who's gonna draw it?
They want a comic book. Apparently, they want a comic book they can keep as a collector's edition.
Well, if you subscribe to my Patreon and become a paying member, I might be able to afford some asshole to fucking make that happen. Because I'm not drawing all that
Do
shit.
you run out like
I get like fucking
so? Wrath's
cramps in
Patreon
my
is like his
pecker after
OnlyFans.
drawing like for like an hour or two.
But do we get uncensored pictures from Peter Pecker Beach on your Patreon?
No. They say they do uncensored and no no censorship, but there's some things that they still have to censor. So the
Okay.
slimy M&M
I think you
and some of the shankins and the shower scenes, unfortunately, those don't get shown.
well, if Patreon's going to censor your Wrath, I think you need to go to OnlyFans.
OnlyFans censors that shit too because, you know, some of the victims don't always make it through the assault.
Okay. Okay. Fair
Especially in the
enough.
shower, a lot of them slip on the floor and then they crack their skulls open and their fucking brains are hanging out and the guards got to drag them away and then half their brain is like still in the drain. You know, then I grab it, so they're definitely not going to survive after that when I keep a little piece of their brain for my collection.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so I'd be like, well, no one's going to miss this little piece. And I stick it in my sock.
I was actually watching a YouTube special on some cowboy dishes that were extinct, and brains were a big part of those back in the day. And yeah, I haven't had a good plate of brains in a while. I have to come over and eat at your house sometime.
Well, when you're trying to build a Skankenstein from scratch, you need all the help you can get and all the body parts you can get. And when you're too lazy to dig a hole, it's kind of hard. So you either got to rob the morgue or you got to catch them while they're fresh.
Okay. Do you have to catch them off by surprise? Like, does the adrenaline taint the meat, or what?
Well, you just gotta like witness a murder and be like the first one to like get to the body before anybody else does. And then, you know, you get free reign to all the organs and stuff. And then they'll just think the killer is
There
a
you
fucking
go.
maniac. And then they just blame the guy who did it. And the next thing you know, he's like, oh yeah, I did kill him. Like, yeah, then you mutilated him. Then you fucking tore his guts out. I didn't do all that shit. Yeah, you're fucking lying. And then he's fucked anyways. He's already doing life, so why not let him get the charges? It's better than investigating me,
Right.
goddammit.
Right. I don't think that's USDA approved either. So you kind of get it under the radar, organically slaughtered.
Yeah, they call it biohazard waste sometimes. Like body masses and
Right.
stuff
And
like
that's
that. Like, cut off
it's
nipples
such
and
a harsh
toes.
name
Like,
for.
stuff I find in some of the dumpsters that I take home. They consider that
Right.
like, condemnation and like stuff that will get you like biologically sick.
Right. I agree, Jess. Post shower poops suck because you just get done fucking washing your booty hole, and the next thing you know, you got to fucking dirty it up again.
Sometimes I shit right after I get out of the shower. Just lets me know that I'm still alive.
That's good. You shit to feel alive. All right.
Lets me know that my butthole is still intact.
Yep. You're going to be showing it off here in a couple weeks, aren't you?
Perhaps.
Yep. So yeah, anyone who wants to see Rath's butthole, just catch him at Gathering and have Rath show you your butthole, like Peter Pecker Beach.
Swill's gonna have to paint my face on it, but yeah.
I think Swill's up for the task.
Yeah, it just needs to be a clown face. It don't have to be perfect with all the details. I mean, you need to get this side pretty good. And then, the forehead wrinkles are kind of important too. And, the ears, I mean, it's not that hard. He'll figure it out. I'm not that picky.
I think
Just make sure you make the nose like really red and vibrant. Because my butthole is not going to get a lot of light. Because I'm really tight. Believe it or not.
Okay. All right. Are you going to booth anything at Gathering this year, Rath?
I hope not. Unless it's something that's going to get me fucked up.
I mean, that's the idea, right?
I don't know. Last time I boosted something,
Okay.
I only shit half of it out, and I lost some of my profit.
Okay.
I had a whole bag of bugler, and I stuffed it in a balloon, and I made it into the size of my thumb with some electrical tape. It was like the size of my thumbnail. Then I got a little Bic lighter, and I crammed it up my ass, and I went to court because I thought I was going to jail. And guess what? That fucking judge, I'd call him an asshole, but he let me go home that day, so I was able to get some pussy. But the only problem was I couldn't get a boner because I still had a lighter and that bag of bugler and electric tape is stuffed in my asshole. But when I shit out the bag of bugler, only half of it came out, so I never found the other half.
I think the rectal cavity absorbed it.
I might shit it out at the Gathering this time.
Okay. That might be a spectacle on its own. We have to put that.
Now, that would be a time capsule from like 2011. So, if I shit that out,
from Rath's
we're going to put that bitch on eBay before I'm famous.
Right. And then watch it skyrocket after you are. You can jack the price up.
Because I'm sure it's got a kidney stone and a gallstone in there too. I feel it sometimes in my left side.
I don't think your plumbing's up to code if you got kidney and gallstones coming out your asshole, Rath.
I put them there myself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I found them in the body and I realized what they were, so I just shoved them up my ass for fucking, I was feeling a little frisky.
All right. Well, I'm not kink shaming you. Booth capsule.
Some people fucking snort roaches.
I met a girl in a program I was in that told me she smoked a bed bug one time. I found that rather fascinating.
I think Rick Man smoked a bed bug or two, or he dabbed one. I'm sure he has and hasn't realized it at least. Boy Blue has fucking probably smoked half a bed bug on his pillowcase. That motherfucker probably breeds bed bugs. They come in and out of his body like it's the second home.
A little bed bug like Ant Farm or what?
Boy Blue. I shouldn't talk about people like that when they're not here to defend themselves. That's wrong of me. That's bad, Ralph.
Right, it's a space peanut.
You're a bad host. You should have let me do that.
Hey, I was letting you go with it, man.
Boy Blue ever sees this.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry, but I do recognize it was unprofessional. But if you don't like it, kiss my fucking painted ass in the Gathering. Oh, you can't go.
General Deuce says little boy Blue, he needed the money.
What up, General Deuce from the Reckless Radio family? I forgot to shout them out too because I'm an asshole.
What's good,
But shout
man?
out to Reckless Radio XYZ family. Before I did
Yes,
Will's
sir. Shout out
Edition,
to Reckless
and
Radio.
before I did a lot of shit, I did the Godcast where I told a lot of my stories, except they were actually horror stories, but I still made them kind of interesting and funny. At least I thought they were while I was smoking
Really?
crack. But I don't know how they translated.
Right.
But yeah,
That part.
we did that back in the day. Eventually, we're going to revamp it one day. But the host, Rebel Joe, shout out to him. He shot his foot off at a fucking campfire. So now I call him No Toe Joe, and he's probably mad at me. So, there's that.
Wow, that's more dark prophecy. But yeah, we.
Speaking of, there's Drew Netta, fucking Reckless Radio, fucking Bio Freak in the fucking house. Fellas, I was just talking to you. He's the
Yeah.
underground promoter.
What's
The offended
good?
asshole.
What up, Drew?
He's always usually doing a live stream on Instagram. If you guys want to go check his shit out, he usually just rambles and
Yeah,
fucking just stares off into space. But once in a while, he gets people on there who are entertaining. But you know, that's most every fucking live stream I see. Someone's either smoking and they're high and they think they're being entertaining and they're not, just like us. So, if you like more of this
Fair
shit,
enough.
make sure you
Fair
check out everybody else, including my fam, at the Reckless Radio XYZ, as well as Will's Edition.
That's the best advertisement I've heard right there. I love it, man. We should record that and put it in like a little ad. That would be dope. You want some more of this shit like everybody else? I love it, dude.
That's right. Look up everybody else.
So you said you were gonna do some new songs, some brand new ones that you haven't done before live. What sparked that decision?
What's that?
Your decision to do songs you haven't done live before. What sparked that decision?
Well, I made so much bullshit, and I put out a new song every other Sunday, and then I usually do Ralph's Funhouse. So all the bullshit builds up into one steaming hot pile of bullshit, and then people actually like some of the bullshit. So based on the ones that, I get the best feedback on, and the ones that I feel like it's gonna bring the type of energy that I'm trying to bring to the set, which I want it to be fucking like we are right now, just fucking a mad fun house. So I chose it based on just being a fucking roller coaster, and then I just drop you down with something else before I go and bow out.
I feel it.
So, it's just like fucking had to update a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Because fucking last show I did was at the Raven in Massachusetts before I moved, like the last fucking big show that I got, flyers for and all that, besides the fucking cave show. Fucking, totally different songs from way back when that fucking, I don't even fucking listen to them. I don't even remember the words. And quite frankly, I just think that the energy that these fucking things are going to bring is going to be different. So, everything I do, I try to tell a story. Whether it's the video, whether it's the song, I try to tell a story of a form of wrath. Not me, per se, but everything I talk about. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not doing all this shit. I'm not all these other guys who like, oh yeah, I'm going to kill your mom. No, that's the personification of wrath of man, or the wrath of the devil, or the wrath of the environment, wrath of nature, wrath of your circumstance. That's what I rap about. I'm not a fucking hardcore serial killer motherfucker. I'm just a narrator of sin, evil, and what becomes of it. Cause and effect. But I make it raunchy, interesting, funny, unforgettable. At least I aim to. So, with my set, I want it to be like a story before your eyes. Kind of just giving people who already know what they want, and the people that don't know information of who the fuck I am, if they want to listen to the lyrics or just something to fucking vibe out to and get fucked up to before they either fucking storm the gates or pay for their tickets or whatever they do.
That's what's up.
And I'm all about challenging, like everything I want to do, I want to challenge myself. So
that's what's up, General Deuce. I didn't know that. Hell yeah, Rath. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your sets, man. I know we're doing a few different stages together, so that's gonna be fucking cool. I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, I'll have 2 flash drives. Everything will be in folders. There's going to be set 1. And I'll probably have a set 2 for the other show. So
Okay, so are you gonna do all different tracks, both sets, or what?
I might repeat a couple ones from the first set, but I'm going to throw in like a couple extras in the second set just to mix it up. But, you know, there's certain songs that I know that I got to play. Let's just put it that way. If I don't play it, then I'm a fucking asshole.
Right. I mean, but you could just go with the asshole thing too. I mean, not play and be like, "Fuck y'all."
I thought about that. I thought I was going to go up there and just freestyle to a bunch of beats because I could do that too. But, you know, we're going to be doing the rap battle, so I don't want to burn myself out early in the game. I'm going to save that shit for when I get up there because I'm trying to fucking win.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be doing the rap battles too. I forgot. So you're gonna be a busy guy too this gathering, man. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm not going to get to do all the drugs until afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna refrain from the drugs, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time either way.
Yeah, I just mostly do hallucinogenics if I do anything besides weed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe a little Molly or something, but that's only if I'm with the lot lizards. And an abandoned house
Right. Yeah, you gotta have some Molly for a
with stolen electricity, and I can see where I'm going so I don't trip and fall down the stairs again.
So we gotta put a headlamp on your head.
Put a what?
One of them headlamps, like a tweaker.
You do have one, but sometimes in the dark, that's how you draw attention to yourself. And then security or the police come in, then you gotta hide in a trash barrel, or you gotta hide in a vent for like 2 or 3 hours so they stop looking for you. And sometimes I don't like doing that.
I would imagine I can get kind of claustrophobic feeling, huh?
Yeah, but sometimes I get tempted to jerk off, and then I start making noise because I forget where I'm at because I get all into it. And I almost get busted, you know, kind of dangerous.
Right, you almost busted. Getting busted as you bust, that's
it almost happened.
Feeling altogether, huh?
Boy, oh boy.
I gotta hear this story.
Well, all started at band camp.
Okay, not Peter Peck Beach.
We was at band camp, recording on Band Lab, making fun of the kids that were recording on Audacity.
Okay.
We were making shit songs, and then one day, I saw an abandoned hospital, and I said, I'm not learning anything from this fucking class. I'm gonna go find some fucking pussy. So I saw this fucking nasty looking crackhead go in there to smoke some crack, so I figured I'd join her.
All right.
Well, little did I know, that stupid fucking cunt set off the fucking alarms in there and almost got me busted. So I fucking ran up, fucking took a shit real quick in the toilet, and then I almost got busted again because I took too long trying to wipe my ass because my headlamp battery quit on me. So I had to climb up into the fucking AC ventilator shaft or some shit like that, and then I was hiding. And then I could hear them looking for me, and I could see the flashlights through the little holes like some Metal Gear Solid shit. But the only problem is I just couldn't stop thinking about that hooker and that luscious crack she was about to smoke. And so, like, I started popping this chode, and then I hit the side of the vent, boom, boom. And they were like, what was that? I was like, oh, shit. And I said, oh, shit, really loud. And they're like, oh, someone's up there. And then I got really quiet, so I just started stroking it really quiet, so all I heard was just the ASMR of the slapping sounds. And that made it suspicious too, so I had to stop. And then finally they gave up after like 3 hours of realizing that they didn't have the balls to climb up there. But I sat there with a fucking hard dick with fucking pre-cum all over my hand, thinking I was busted. Because I was too lazy to put my dick away, and I was too cramped. I don't even know how I got it out in the first place. So...
Did you at least grab the copper wiring on the way out to get more crack?
Yes, I did.
That's a valid question. Okay, absolutely.
I got all the third floor the next day. I chewed out all the wiring from the alarms. I wiped shit on the video camera so they couldn't see me, except when I was wiping shit on it. So that court case is still pending, but we won't discuss that much further. But anywho,
Yeah, I don't, I
They
don't,
worked for a
I don't
little
want you to say
bit.
anything might incriminate you.
We almost got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
And a pup named Scooby Doo.
Yeah, and that fucking turd-colored piece of shit dog. That sounds like an autistic fucking handicapped gerbil fucking rectal breeder. Don't ask me
Right.
what that
Yeah,
means.
that part. Hey, Helgen wants. We got a hard hitting question in the chat. Helgen wants to know: was there corn in the shit?
It was kind of dark. I couldn't tell.
Well, okay, fair enough. Well, your headlamp though, did it burn out?
Yeah, it burnt out the batteries because I was looking at that crackhead's tits for so long. I got nervous, so it took me a while. I think that's why I got busted too, because I sat in there for like an hour trying to think of what to say before I just walked up and was like, "Hey, give me some crack, ho!"
Give me some crack and
But
some
I was
pussy, huh?
fucking nervous, man. You know, she actually had some hair on her and shit, so not just on her armpits, but on her head. So I was actually like, you know, kind of like getting like it was like a real boner, not one of those Viagra-induced ones I sometimes do. You know,
TZ has a question. It looks like.
what up, Teasy?
Oh no, just a statement. Yeah, she just says I fucking love juggalos. I thought she raised her hand to ask a question.
Yeah, remember, when you see the class clown, look for the mask. But when you got something to ask, make sure you raise your hand. 'Cause I'll teach you all about the hard life.
Jesus Christ. Did she have hair around her nipples though? That's another valid question.
I didn't get to see that far. That's when my headlamp started burning out, because once I came up, like everything went dark, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to fuck her up now and just take her shit. But then the security said, don't move. So we ran, and we went our separate ways. And I still sometimes think about her a little bit.
Yeah, is that the one that got away?
Her name, I think her name was Regina or Rita. But, like, I couldn't hear because, you know, I was looking at the crack pipe in her titties, like, my eyes was doing, like, the back and forth, like, you know, oh, like the Tom and Jerry shit. So, like, I was like, ooh, titties,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
crack, ooh, titties, ooh, crack. So, like, when she started talking, it sounded like Charlie Brown's parents to me. And went blah, 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 blah. I think I secondhand some of her
I think
crack.
that
That's
was-
why that happened.
Right, that sounds like a nice big blast, and you get the wah-wah effect.
Yeah, that's
okay.
like when that one time when I had the nitrous balloon and I took a hit with the cracker and I filled up the nitrous balloon. We was about to go over the train tracks and the fucking gates went down and the train came and the ambulance came behind me and everything went woo, 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 woo. I thought I was going to jail, going to hell, and dying all at one time, all at once. I was overstimulated, but I had the biggest boner at the time.
Right.
But it was really my friend's leg. He almost fucked me up, but I just said, man, I'm tripping. I didn't mean to grab you like that. He was kind of big and strong. So I would have probably got my ass beat and I would have had to rip off his head and steal his soul. And I wouldn't want to have to do all that to my friend because I grabbed his leg. You know what I mean? It's kind of an asshole thing to do.
Right. I don't think it was so much grabbing his leg. It was the jerking motion you did afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like the violently beating it up.
He said he was violently turned on, but it scared him. So, you know, some people can't cope with their homosexuality. So they project like a hatred towards it. So, you know, when you see like somebody's really homophobic or like they're very uncomfortable with their sexuality or they don't like men like patting them on their ass or getting a little finger rub in the butthole or a little G-spot check, you know, then you can tell they're definitely fucking homophobic. But deep down, they welcome that. They want to suck the cock or they, you know, they want to cheat on their wife.
Right.
So, but meanwhile, they're like, oh, fuck the agates and all that stuff. I didn't say the F word. You can't ban us. I bleeped out. I kept the F silent. But you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, it's like American Beauty. You ever seen that movie? I think it was ironically with Kevin Spacey in it.
Yeah, that
but yeah,
fucking
the guy turns out
motherfucker grabbing people's legs and shit at the bar.
Right.
That would have felt like a pedo fucking experience. The bitch was like 16.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey. Yep. But ironically, he was in that movie back before he was canceled. But yeah.
There's foreshadowing of what was to come, except they got the gender wrong.
What do you mean they got the gender wrong?
Because in the movie, he was looking at the little girl titties. But really, he was thinking about the fucking Peter's pecker.
He was off in Peter Pecker Beach in his
Oh, he probably is right now. Isn't he in jail?
I know he's basically blacklisted from
If
Hollywood.
he's in prison, he's
But,
probably fucking
yeah.
running Peter Pecker Beach in California, or wherever the fuck he's at.
Yeah, possibly. Hey, Helgen wants to know if you ever watched Bruno
Bruno who?
with Sacha Baron Cohen. It's a movie kind of like Borat, but it's Bruno.
No, I ain't seen that dumbass shit.
Yeah, Rath's not familiar with it. Rath, why does your finger smell like that? Roman the Wisco Kid wants to know. We're getting some hard-hitting questions in the comments, folks. Keep them coming.
Well, sometimes I'd like to pick my toes after I haven't picked them in 3 years. So there's that.
Ooh, that's the funky shit.
And sometimes I crawl in abandoned buildings, missile silos, castles, anything in the city, and I get something funky on me. Sometimes it's my own blood because I cut my hand on a window, or I cut my head on a piece of glass and I bleed all over myself. So I just see how much hepatitis forms on it. And then after like 4 or 5 days, it just builds up like this stench on it. And then I just keep smelling it till I convince myself that it smells like strawberries. And then everything's back to normal.
I'm pretty sure that's necrotic flesh, Rath.
It could be.
Could be. Could be necrotic flesh. Could be daffodils. Yeah, at that point, you don't know.
That's all right. I used to shoot up COVID just to get high, so I think I'll be all right.
So General Deuce has another hard-hitting question for you, Rath. Do you save the dead calluses to feed your hose with?
What was it?
Do you save the dead calluses to feed your hose with?
What about them?
That was the question. He wants to know if you save the dead calluses from your necrotic flesh and hepatitis to feed your hose with.
I save a little piece of every victim. I store them in my deep black hole, heated heart. And then I dream about them.
And then
I fap on them sometimes. Then I smell them. I'm smelling one right now. A little piece of callus and that brain piece I was telling you about that I found.
Oh, yeah? Does that bring back memories of Peter Pecker Beach for you?
No, just me talking about the whole fucking live stream and you keep bringing it up is bringing back all the memories.
Fair enough, man. Well, shit,
Yeah, I was only there for like 3 days and then I stopped going to the Peter Pecker Beach because I realized it wasn't my cup of tea. But it was a long 3 fucking days, I tell you what.
Yeah. Long and hard 3 days or what?
It was long. No, it wasn't that long. It just depends on which side of Peter Pecker you go to and, what color skin you are and what kind of tattoos you have on that color skin. Because, you can't have a big SWAT sticker and just walk over to the big BBC fellas and be like, hey, guys, I want to go and party with you guys. It just doesn't work that way. You can't just intermingle like that. They rape you forcibly like that behind the scenes, but you just can't go up and ask for it.
Yeah, those kind of relationships are on the DL, right? Doing the swastika guys in the BBCs?
No, I kill SWAT sticker guys.
Right.
I like to fucking rip out hearts of SWAT sticker guys more than anything. Racist people.
I feel it.
All people like that.
Yeah.
They don't belong in this world. They're oppressive.
I agree.
And one thing to make jokes, but if you really feel that way, you need to be in Peter Pecker Beach, getting deep heating your ass by 2 BBCs. Till you bleed that fucking anal cavity blood all over your white sheet, motherfucker.
And we're talking about the British Broadcasting Company?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. I heard BBC and I was, that's that British channel.
Yeah. They got a fucking big horse schlong you wouldn't believe. It's real great. That's the words of Trump.
They speak in Cockney, but they've got some cock being the key syllable of Cockney or what?
Yeah, that BBC is fucking a fucking hidden message. It really stands for Big Broadcasting Cock.
Okay.
It's not the channel. The channel is your asshole that the cock's going into. It's a hidden message like Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
You know how like they had the big toes, and it's really that fucking fat fucking sausage finger fuck who needs to be killed out in the streets trying to suck on the kids' toes. That pedophile Dylan ruined my childhood and probably
Okay.
anybody who's my age.
Oh my God. So BBC, a horse song with a fancy accent. And Helgen's asking this question again, but he added Peter Pecker Beach back into it. He wants to know, did you at least slingshot a used rubber at someone at Peter Pecker Beach?
Yeah, I had to. That's how I kept some of those fuckers away from me. I'd fill them with fucking little piss bombs, piss balloons. And I'd launch them at them,
Yeah, that's a good
but it
time.
didn't have any effect. They were used to that shit.
Yeah, must have been partying at R. Kelly's or something, huh?
Yep. They actually embraced it. It actually made them like me more. So I had to refrain from that tactic to save my booty.
So it had the reversed effect that you were desired. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, take this, asshole. They're like, oh, I didn't know you was freaky like that. Golden shower time, big boy. I was like, fuck.
Right. Have you heard of a golden meteor shower? That's when you got kidney stones and you give the golden shower.
That was the thing. I figured if I shoved some kidney stones out my ass, it'll hurt a lot more than the fucking piss balloons. So that's what I did. I did the old anal pop. Fucking hit one of those fucker with a fucking kidney stone, and the shit was covered. And I said, guess what, assholes? There's plenty more of that where that comes from, and it's in my asshole. So get ready. And I bent over, got ready to launch another one, and I did, and I hit the TV and changed the channel. And they knew not to fuck with me then. So that's how I survived Peter Pecker Beach. To conclude that story.
All right. That's a story for the grandkids, man. I love it.
Yeah, I already told it to somebody's grandkids, and I'm not allowed at their house no more. But, you know, we're going to get that negotiated later on down the road.
Right. You just got to get the paperwork redrafted, right?
Yeah, I just got to get my party clown license back, you know.
Right. Is it suspended?
Yeah, I got suspended. Like, I was fucking smoking weed in the back of this bitch's house, and she told me I couldn't smoke weed. And I said, you big fucking titted cunt, I'd fuck you in the asshole. But I didn't think she was going to hear me. But I was sitting fucking below her fucking kitchen window. So after she yelled at me, she went inside to wash the dishes. And I said the comment about fucking the cunt's asshole. And she heard me loud and clear. She said, you better get the fuck out of my house. Right in front of her kids. So I thought she was like, you know, going to get down with the clown. I was like, oh, she's kind of freaky. She's like cussing at me. But then she called the police. Right. So I kind of had to like run. And then the border clowns. And
they suspended your shit, huh?
Yeah. Fucking Captain Spaulding and the Joker fucking almost disowned me over this. Like, so the Terrifier won't speak to me. It's been very awkward. Fucking, so I'm doing that too.
Right. They gave you the John Wayne Gacy treatment, didn't they?
He won't even talk to me either. He says I'm a disgusting creature. Can you believe it?
I think he's dead, Rath.
Oh yeah, that's why he won't answer my DMs. Fuck. So he said that before he died.
Executed for a few years.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
Much love, Blazy Boys.
God damn it! I knew when he stopped answering my call 3, 5, 10 years, however long it was. I knew there was something up.
Right. In general, Deuce says being disowned by Captain Spaulding, now that's a talent. I would agree.
Yeah. Well, I got blood and cum on his best clown shoes, so he didn't like that either.
Oh.
But like I was doing the thing where I stuck the pencil in my dick, but I tried to jerk off with it. And he got mad. I was like, fuck asshole, I saw it in the fucking movie and shit. So
right.
I gotta try it. I gotta try everything just at least once. What's the point of being a fucking rap god if you're not trying shit?
Right. You gotta try everything once, right?
Yeah. Except for that fucking black fentanyl that I got from that crackhead. That shit was garbage.
Ew. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. Very awkward suicide attempt. I wouldn't fucking try it. You just think you're gonna
I
die,
appreciate the
but
heads
you
up on
really
that.
don't die. You just shit your pants, and then somehow you squirm around, so then the shit gets all over your clown suit, all over your back. Then next thing you know, it's on the back of your head, it's in your ears, and you roll in it. Terrible.
Oh, that sounds like a shitworm flashback.
Yeah, I look like I got fucking shitted
Hey,
out by
so
one of those Shermans on Rat's Funhouse.
yeah, hey, True wants to know where Rebel Joe's leg is.
He blew it off in the campfire, and I say it's probably somewhere with the fucking with the Challenger and the people that was on board with the
Okay,
Challenger, or either that, or it's down with the submersible by the Titanic. Because I say it blew that fucking
there we
shit all the
go.
way to fucking Mars. I was
All
pissed
right.
off because he's
Well, then
supposed to
there's
give
your
me
answer, Drew.
the fucking amputated piece that they wasn't able to save it, but he let him keep it and throw it away or something, or keep it for science or some bullshit. So I got fucking cheated out of that. So Rebel Joe, if you're watching this,
That's
I'm still fucking mad that you didn't give me your fucking blown off toe, you fuck. I wanted to add it to my collection. My
so.
dead fetus's
Yeah,
penis fell off, so I was gonna use your toe to replace it. I have a dead fetus in the jar, but his little pecker fell off while he's floating in the jar, and then somehow, like, it just dissolved away. So I figured if I got the fucking Rebel Joe's little fucking big pinky toe, I could stick it back on there and it'd be back to normal, and it wouldn't give me anxiety and make me feel like shit every time I look at it. But still, it's fucking missing his pecker! Thanks a lot, Rebel
right.
Joe! Sorry, rant over.
Yeah, he wants to know what happened to Salam Joe's toes. No toes.
There was bullets in the campfire
Okay,
because they were shooting guns, right? The assholes decided to have a
right.
campfire after they had a shootout in the middle of a field. And instead of making sure they cleaned up every bullet shell, they light them on fire. One of the bullet shells ignited and it shot off and it blew his fucking toe off. And it's probably very painful and probably very traumatic.
I would imagine so. That sounds traumatic.
But he still could have got me that fucking toe and mailed it to me
I
before it went
agree.
bad and got
If
stinky. Nobody would ever noticed it.
Well, maybe he wanted to wait till it got
It-
necrotic, so he sent it to you.
It's not that hard to steal party. I mean, it's not that hard to get stuff from places like hospitals and morgues you break
Right,
into.
right. You look for the biohazard sticker and go to town, right?
Yeah. Usually, if you go in the hood, there's usually an
That's what's up.
abandoned morgue somewhere, and a lot of stuff left behind. And sometimes you find some good stuff.
I imagine so.
You know, because if you get married or
definitely
something,
go
or
in
you
there.
have a hooker comes over and she got that fucking perfume on, she comes into your trailer and your whole fucking trailer smells like bitches and pussy. You know, you need something dead and rotten to get that fucking infectious, nasty, blood curdling smell out of my fucking trailer. So, you know, sometimes I go into the hood and I go into the old abandoned funeral home that's got the vines growing all over it. And then, you know, I find an old fucking grandpa that's been left there. And, you know, I usually find some good shit that's left behind, and that just gets that smell right out of there. And that way, my food stays rotten in my fridge, and my roaches stay happy and entertained. So it works out for everybody. Just keeps the whole biodome just going around here. You know, I got the mold
Right,
growing.
right.
I got the roaches that eat the mold. I got the fucking, you know, I got the decay on my walls, the cracks in my ceilings, the water leaking through the roof. There's organisms that's in the water that leaks through my roof. So I got the buckets that, you know, I got breeding grounds here. I got a whole fucking
Right, right.
ecosystem here of life.
That's what I was about to say. RAS ecosystem. You got basically RAS trailers like a giant fucking petri dish full of agar. He's just growing all
It's like
kinds
a
of shit.
petri dish of wonderful biohazard experiments. So, and I've worked really hard to get it that way by a
Yeah, it
progressive
sounds like it.
fucking hoarding, stealing shit, and a lot of other stuff I can't disclose.
Okay. Say, so I got a little more serious question for you. What made you decide to start doing music, Wrath?
I wanted to do it since I was a little clown. I was in school one day, There's an open mic, and these fuckers, they're always popular. And I was not the most popular kid. I started off getting bullied, but they learned real quick not to do that shit. Eventually, like real quick, within maybe 2 weeks, I kind of acclimated with everybody. But they put on this talent show, and when I saw the energy from the crowd, they were playing Juvenile's Back That Ass Up. And I think they did a cover of it.
All right.
I don't remember if they rapped their own lyrics, but they did a cover of Juvenile's Back That Ass Up. And the energy that I felt from the crowd, because my whole fucking middle school was there. When I saw that energy, I realized that I could do that shit too.
So did you perform in that talent show, or was just you as a spectator in that talent show make you decide you wanted to
I
do
was a
that?
spectator at the time. I was
Okay.
listening to Korn, fucking Limp Bizkit, Slipknot. I was in the big
That's what's
Jinko
up.
pants, skateboarding to school.
That's what's up. I haven't had a pair of Jinkos in a few years. Those were the shit.
You know, that was before, I listened to a little bit of Bone Thugs. I think ICP wasn't really like out there yet. Like, this was back fucking early 80s, early 90s. So, fucking then, when I eventually got into rap, my cousin came to my house. I want to say I was like fucking 11 or something like that. Shortly after that talent show, she put me on the Riddlebox and Eminem. And I was like,
Okay.
kind of learning how like the style of like I started listening to all kinds of rap, everything from Jay-Z, Rough Riders, Busta Rhymes, fucking everything. And it always became like, I realized real quick, like the first thing I learned was that there was a style, there was a craft of putting the words together. Like your guest on the show last night, Articulate, said he was fascinated with the way you put the words together. Well, that's what brought me into actually doing the music myself, and then wanting to be a rapper and wanting to be an MC, like wanting to actually fucking make my shit lyrical. And I just stuck with that. And then fucking, back in high school and shit, I was always looking for like the best rapper. So it was like either Talib Kweli, we know it's fuck that guy, or MF Doom, or Wu-Tang Clan, whoever, Necro, whoever was spitting the fucking hardest bars. That's who you was allowed to listen to. You couldn't tell anybody you was listening to Nelly.
Okay.
You couldn't say you listened to Ja Rule. You'd fucking get fucking your ass ate out of that classroom. You couldn't tell nobody you was listening to ICP or 3-6 Mafia. But there was a guilty pleasure. One of my homies in school, he was bumping the 3-6 Mafia, the one that has just another crazy click on it. He was laughing at the tape,
Yes, sir.
trolling it, making fun of it, saying how ass it was. But he listened to it for the whole fucking class. Well, I was one of these rappers that we didn't have instrumentals back in the day. We didn't really have Napster back in the day. You couldn't just go on the internet, type in fucking Young YN beats or fucking Ouija Mac type beats and just fucking pull up instrumentals. You had to rap over other motherfuckers. You had to find a beat, you had to rap and be obnoxious as fuck. Be like, fuck this mother, I'm gonna rap over this guy. So I was always looking for like different beats and shit. But fucking, so I was like, hey, let me borrow that fucking 3-6 Mafia. I want to check that out. I want to laugh too. But then I started listening to it. Then I heard just another crazy click. I was like, oh yeah, that's ICP. I was like, I kind of just vibed with him. But I never like realized, like, I was like listening. And Jay said, I stab you with an umbrella, then I open it. Have you starving like an Ethiopian, whatever the fuck he said. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's kind of fucking lyrical. These guys are kind of getting hard. So I revisited Riddlebox and all that shit. And then years down the road, I moved to Tennessee. Fucking, I was getting in trouble, going to jail, on drugs real bad, did everything you could think of. I don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
But I was looking how long I got a big fucking huge wreck with an 18-wheeler tractor trailer truck. I was looking at 8 years in the penitentiary. But fucking the whole time, before I got through all that shit, I was dating a bitch. I stumbled across a CD case that her ex-husband left there. In that case, there was a lot of rap music, but in there was Riddlebox and the Great Malenko. And that fucking 6-year period, and then followed by, I want to say, another fucking 4 years of being on paper and probation. fucking ICP got me through a lot of that shit. So that's when I knew that I was fucking,
yeah.
you know, into that wicked shit. And then
what's
that's when
up.
I started fucking
What was
like
your first?
I was so fucked up on drugs real bad. I couldn't get like a regular job. I had to work at this fucking McDonald's. Then I met like all these fucking juggalos there. We was fucking working like third shift playing I Want to Be a Ninja, fucking, you know, blasting that shit through the speakers and shit, taking drive-through orders. I got my dick sucked in the cooler one time about the fucking manager's daughter
That's
and
what's
shit.
up.
Fucking, you know, fucking, I think we had Halloween on Military Street, and she's like, hey, let's go in the cooler. And I'm sitting there like, I went to trick or treat, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm about to go get my dick eat. Fuck the trick or treat. Sorry, Shaggy J, I'm gonna go get blown by this fucking. But anywho, back to character. So that's when I knew I was down for this shit. And that one, I want to say that was back in 2008 is when I really got like serious about wanting to do like hardcore type music. You know, I was always into Necro big time because he was like one of the most lyrical people to do it. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, Shaggy and Jay, they're entertaining. They always, you never know what they're gonna say, but they're not like technical rappers. They're not Tech Nine. They're not Monstar Light. You know, there's not like a lot of
Right.
lyrical substance compared to like the stuff that I was conditioned to listening to when I was listening. You know, when I was getting into like developing what I wanted to be. So
And what was the first single you ever put out, and what year was that?
the first single I want to say was 2021. I put it in a Latin name. It was like Ubrius. Fuck, I don't know. Corbrius or something. I put it in a weird Latin name that meant like something about suffering. And it was on a beat by
Okay.
Nar. That was back when I was just fucking. So when I got my recording equipment, got my laptop, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just plugging my fucking my fucking tablet into my laptop, and I was just taking the beat directly from there. I didn't know about downloading files, getting waves, and fucking track outs, beat stems, and all that shit. I was just like rapping over MP3s and then just putting that shit out. So fucking,
That's what's up.
but you know, I left a lot of that shit on there because I'm not afraid to show the growth of where I came from, you know, because like I know like a lot of the appeal of being a rapper is to live like larger than life and like have this affront like you're fucking successful and that you're balling or you're the most wickedest spitter or you're this and that. But like I wanted to show people like, you know, everyone has a start, everyone fucking, you know, start somewhere, everyone builds, and you know, also just because there was significant periods in my life that some of those songs that I posted that I went through, you know, just like everybody else, like everybody's got a song, whether it's their song of their own that they put out or a song that somebody else put out. There's a memory that goes with that song, whether it's when you made the song, when you listened to the song, or whether it's a traumatic memory, whatever it was. But you know, I try to encapsulate all that shit and keep a record of it. So that's why a lot of that garbage shit's still there.
That's what's cool, man. No, I fuck with that for real. Like that, I like that. Well, hell yeah, man. And then, fuck yeah. So, how many stages are you doing again this year at the Gathering? 4?
I'm doing two for now.
Okay.
Doing the like I said, the rigor mortis after party, which is on day 5. Then the day 0,
Yes,
the
sir.
benefit, the tribute show for the Spamily stage for
Yes.
the Juggalos in recovery, and then the Flowmaster rap battles. And then I might try to do the cipher editions as well.
Ooh, I want to see you in the cipher.
And then I'm going to pay Got Bud Records a visit, and we'll go over there. I think they're going to do like a spin the mic type of little cipher. So, you know, I'm going to be jumping in, popping in, doing bars, photos, shooting videos. So if anyone wants to be in the next RathovGod song video, fucking just look for this. I better be the only one that has it. Look for this. Look for this. That's how you find me. Or DM me.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want to see Wish.com Wrath.
No, I've seen him before. Think his name is Yucko?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Never seen him.
he's a fucking chop.
Okay.
Yeah, Yucko. From Wonder shows and some fucking bullshit. He got a break on MTV, but I knew he was gonna drink it all away. I told him he was, but he didn't believe me.
They never do.
Nope, he was too busy fapping to all the Girls Gone Wild fucking infomercials at 2 o'clock in the morning, drunk with whiskey dick. So if you ever want to know what happened to not RathovGod, Jugg the Clown, that's what happened to him.
What about it? Well, they should do a Girls Gone Wild, but like, you know how they had Snoop Dogg edition? They should do the Wrath of God Girls Gone Wild. That'd be fucking, I'd watch that.
That would give me a divorce and probably kicked out of my trailer, but yeah, if they do that, Low Poly Rap can do that, because, you know.
Yeah, have Polyrath do that. Yeah, that'd be
If he gets kicked off my computer screen, he can download himself somewhere else. But if I get kicked out of my trailer, then I'm actually going to be living inside one of those abandoned buildings that I like to explore.
Frequent. Yeah, you frequent.
So, which I have camped out in them, but sometimes me and the crackheads don't always get along. So, and they don't always have crack to share, and they don't like it when I try to mooch off them. And sometimes I don't know when to quit asking.
Well, right, you take that first blast and you just want more, and it's like
that's their word, not mine.
You can't just...
I think it's an exaggeration. But if you got any crack, holler at me.
So you mentioned Talib Kweli. Let's hear a little bit about this story.
He fucking tried to paint me as a fucking racist. You know why? Because it was about time during COVID, back when he had his Instagram. Talib Kweli, he's been on the Dave Chappelle show. He's done songs with Mos Def. I used to listen to that cocksucker when I was a fucking kid back in high school, like I was telling you. But anyways, he's on his Instagram, and he's very fucking polarizing. But he was making all these posts. Yeah. He always paints people as a racist, and if you don't agree with him, he calls you a Nazi. Well, I wasn't fully aware of what was going on, but he made a post about a vaccine, and my stupid ass disagreed with him about the vaccine and said, maybe you should do some more research, man. I love your music. He said, don't love my music, Nazi lover. And I was like, who the fuck you call a Nazi? Weird. But then I tried to be cool with him a month later, try to come back, and he still remembered me and called me a Nazi ever fucking since. So then I started trolling him. Wow. And then one day, we had like exchanges for like a year. And then one day I made some South Park, or I had somebody make some South Park memes about him, calling everything racist. Like somebody was like, hey, Talib Kweli, the sky is blue. And he's like, no, the sky is purple. He's like, no, Talib Kweli, the sky is blue, can't you see? He's like, that's what you say, Nazi. Or some shit like that. And I sent it to him. Well, he got really mad, and he sent like 400 of his followers at me. And the next thing you know, I was getting a fucking 50, 75, 100 messages every day of people calling me a fucking Nazi racist. So I engaged with some of them. They called my music trash. They said they were going to fuck me up. They said they were going to dox me, all kinds of shit. But I told them they could suck my big painted hairy balls. If you and I was in a room with a racist, I would beat their ass before you would even lift your little lip-tart finger, you little scared bitch. And I stuck it out. And just so know what that fucker does? He decides to make a post about me. And he tagged ICP. He says, the real ICP, this is RathovGod. He's a juggalo, part of the racists. He does horrorcore music. Horrorcore music died with the Flatliners. Well, the juggalos caught wind of that. Hood Smokers podcast caught wind of that. And then some other people who was watching caught wind of that. I did several podcast appearances. We discussed it. I cleared the air. A lot of Talib Kweli's followers became my fans. Talib Kweli got me banned off Instagram, so I made another account. I pulled some strings.
Damn.
Me and some people, we band together. And if you look on Instagram right now, to this fucking day, you will not find Talib Kweli's official Instagram no longer on Instagram. He got banned and he's never been back.
Wow, that's impressive.
And to top it all off, I made a diss track to him. He tried to fucking try to put copyright strikes on me and all kinds of shit. Because I think I fucking made him getting shot. Used one of his pictures or something, made like blood coming out. He tried to get me for defamation, but it didn't work.
Wow. So he went hard on you. That's great.
But
I got another point.
I will say, I couldn't have done it without the fucking juggalos that all came up, including homies like Rocky Rob, General Deuce. A lot of people came to my side. A lot of people just heard about it. I didn't fucking have to say shit to them. They were on Facebook. They were putting it out there saying, yo, this dude ain't a fucking racist. Fuck Talib Kweli. So, anybody watching who was there for that fucking atrocity of an occasion, RathovGod wants to thank you from the bottom of his black, coal-infused heart for fucking standing in my corner and knowing the fucking truth. Because like I always will tell you,
That's what's up.
if you believe in fucking white supremacy, if you like to touch children, if you like to abuse women, if you come to a RathovGod show and we know what you do, you're going to leave that RathovGod show in a very fucked up shape. And if your brains end up on the fucking ground, you might be, or your big toe gets cut off, it might be the penis on my little fetus in a jar.
Right, I was gonna say you collect that shit.
Now, I believe in fighting one-on-one, and I do like to fight. I don't talk about fighting on the internet. I don't make threats on the internet. But when it comes to racists, pedophiles, or anything of that nature, I don't believe in fighting. I believe in mob mentality, justice. So if you get stomped and you lose all
Every
your
boy
teeth
says you're a rapper.
for that reason, for coming to one of my shows, I will not reimburse you. I will not apologize. It's what you get.
Yeah, that's a good.
I don't
stance to
believe in
have.
violence, but if you believe in hate, well, stay the fuck out of my lane.
Yeah, you got to keep your side of the street clean.
That's right. And stay the fuck out of the underground. Because we will find out who the fuck you are. You will get posted. You'll be the fuck out of here.
Raph's a one-man Jeff Hunter. The one clown Jeff Hunter.
I was exposing pedos before Jeff Hunters was even fucking came into fruition. There's Chris
That's
Reese.
what's up.
There's the enemy waifu motherfucker from Big Will stream. I exposed the motherfuckers with screenshots, everything from their own personal words.
That's what's
And I
up.
made some of them apologize live in public.
That's what's
There was
up.
one time a rapper named Chris Reese. Fucking, he said some shit
heard
about
that
raping
name.
my homie's sister and killing her while he watched. Now,
What the fuck?
there's one thing about if you want to be King Gordy, you can do that on the mic all you want. You want to rap about killing, raping babies on a song? I might not agree with it, but I'm not going to be pissed. But when
Right.
you say that in a fucking DM, that's a whole different ball game. Especially if you say it to one of my people.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I demanded an apology
I get weird with it.
and told them that because at the time, me and this Chris Reese guy had an EP worth of songs. I just sent him all my stems for my verses back. So we had a whole fucking thing in the works. But when I saw that shit,
Oh wow.
I said, look, take me the fuck off all those songs. I don't want nothing to do with you till you get that shit cleared from the air. You know what that motherfucking little shriveled dick pedo motherfucker said to me? Fuck
What?
you, Raph. You ain't shit. Well, guess what? About 2 years later, after not being able to find a job, after everybody in the underground flipped him off because I made a diss track and told everybody that knew him in the underground, everybody from Trip Nasty, Bean Culture, a few other fucking people, had them all flipping him off. I made him a very nice diss track video with the screenshots, explaining why he's the pedo, why he needs to get fucked up and dealt with. 2 years later,
There you go.
he hit me up, apologized, and said he's going to make a public apology for what he said. And I accepted it, because God does forgive. So the point I'm getting with this story, for any of you motherfuckers that had beef with me before, was rap shit, whatever it is, my DMs are always open. You want to get a squash, or you want to duke it out, I'm down for whatever. I'll battle, I'll fucking stomp the cattle. But if you sneak this, you pull some Mad Child shit, God sees everything. And I will come.
And there you have it. That's what's
And
up.
I'm not meaning my pants. I will do that too. But afterwards.
Kind of a little celebratory thing.
No, I just do that every time I do something. Just lets me know I'm alive.
That's what's up. How are you doing
I'm
over there,
good,
Beef
bro.
Tiger?
I'm good. I'm just taking in all of that is Wrath of God.
He's memorized and
Yeah.
traumatized all at the same time.
I am, man.
This is like a one-man Howard Stern show with Pee Wee Herman stuffed up his ass. And
I don't know
Robin
about
showing her
that.
titties in my brain. Because she was hot.
Yeah, I haven't watched Howard Stern in a minute. Is this still even around, or did he finally retire?
Yeah, but Robin should like do OnlyFans.
Yeah, maybe you should write. Maybe you should make a petition to have Robin do OnlyFans.
I'm gonna make her a love song, but I made one for Casey Anthony, so I'm still waiting to get sued for that and see if I can afford it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Let's see. When are we doing it?
you know, if I was gonna get like divorced and thrown out of my house, it'd be for Casey Anthony because we kind of like great minds think alike. Like I don't like to babysit. I don't like to like hear like crying, loud pitched noises, and you know, she knows how to deal with that type of stuff. So she's my kind of lady. So Casey Anthony, if you're watching this, don't sue me for the songs and you using your likeness in my video of us throwing the babies out on the highway.
I have no words.
It was made with really good intentions and a really big chode. I promise you. Oh, kind of get one now thinking about it.
Oh man, Mr. WS says he's hot and horny right now, and he's ready.
That's right. We can. Hey, we got Net and Boy in the chat, so you know you can always listen to Dankus Magic's music and get your ears molested. That's
Yeah.
good fapping music. It's almost as good as R. Kelly, but you know,
Minus all the horrible shit R. Kelly's done.
R. Kelly's the first one to really get caught, like openly.
There.
You know, and he's the first Mad TV skit I remember.
Yeah. I know Dave Chappelle went on him pretty good too.
Yeah. Me and Dave Chappelle used to be cool to that fucker Talib Kweli ruined it.
Really?
No, I probably ruined it by fucking continuing to troll him afterwards. But he pissed me off.
Did Dave Chappelle get in on it too?
No, we didn't, but they're ass buddies.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, I know I'm fucking fucked with Black Thought, Mos Def, Pharoah Monch, and Dave Chappelle at the very least. Probably fucking Alchemist too.
So you're saying Talib Kweli's got his own little freak off thing going on, huh?
He's probably a ditty. He was fucking with that porn star that died, Army Romy or something like that. She said he liked to get pegged. Yeah. That means he liked the dildo or the strap-on vibrator shoved up his asshole.
I know what pegging means.
I know. I just like to describe it.
Okay.
The chat might not know.
Well, I feel it. No, okay, good point. Good point. The chat might not know. So if all you in the chat that didn't know what pegging means, Wrath just described it very accurately.
Yeah. Sometimes you put mayonnaise on the fucking dildo before you stick it in, but that's just, you know, it just helps it moisturize everything better. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
Right. And it makes it smell like Big Bob's dick.
Well, it makes Big Bob not want to fuck you with his dick because he doesn't want his dick smelling like crusty fucking ass jizz and mayonnaise. So it's actually like, it's like mosquito repellent in Guantanamo Bay. Except it's like fucking inmate deterrent.
Oh, inmate deterrent, the crusty mayonnaise, huh? They don't fuck with that rotten egg smell.
you take a half a glizzy, some mayonnaise, a piece of barbed wire, just, you know, so you know what's up there, so you don't forget about it. And you just cram it up there, and you know, you'll feel like a little sensation in your brain, like you almost get like a high from it, but it's just really like a lack of oxygen because your body goes into like a temporary shock because
Blood
you
loss,
know the barbed wire sometimes hits that nerve, and your brain's like, whoa.
Right.
But like if you hit the G spot, you might jizz, but you might jizz blood, and then you might need to go to the doctor. Okay. But you know, there's chances with everything. You get fucking hit by an airplane going to the store, so you never know.
Right, I've seen La Bamba. You play in the park, playing with basketball, and an airplane falls on you.
That's right. You know.
Yep. Not my Richie.
Or you could be really like fucking horny and biting off more than you could chew and get like a double X Lardy B lot lizard and let her ride you and realize that,
so.
you know, it was more than you could handle and you could suffocate and have your ribs cracked and you go to like inhale, but you're like fucking got fucking sweaty, nasty jizz fucking tits and crack residue and cocaine powder rubbing all in your face, so you die in the bed with a boner getting fucked by some fucking lard ass.
I could think of worse ways to go out, I'm not going to lie.
You could be getting raped at Peter Pecker Beach. I saw some guys go out like that with a dick in their mouth and two in their ass. So yeah, there's definitely worse ways to go. I've seen them.
That's some anatomical flexibility there. Oh, Bloody Jizz Come in Outer Space would be a banger of a track, Mr. WS says.
That's right. We got Angry God. That's the next presentation. It's my dedication to Mad Child. He holds a special place in my butthole, and I need to shit him out real soon. So this Sunday, because I'm not doing Ralph's Funhouse, I'm going to replace it with my shitty song.
All right, so be on the lookout for that. Angry God. Coming out Sunday, y'all. I will be personally looking out for that.
Yeah. And if he didn't really diss me, I'll just say I was just playing anyway, so. But if I get canceled, well, I'll just add them to Talib Kweli and Pharaoh Monch and Mos Def and all those assholes. And, you know, the list goes on. What can you do?
The list goes on and people are ass pissed off.
Yeah.
You know what, though? If you're pissing people off like that, you're doing something right, man.
That's right.
I'm going to be straight up with you.
I look at it as like the hate and love is the same energy.
Right. It's two sides of a gray area.
When you go to a wrestling match and you see The Rock and he's pissing you off.
The final boss Rock, or are we talking about the
People champ, or whoever's the bad guy at the time, Triple H, whoever's the fucking villain of choice, then you got your hero. You want your hero to win, but you pay for the tickets. You know why? Because you want to see your villain.
That's very true. There's a psychology behind pro wrestling, absolutely.
So I could be the hero or the villain. Goes into my other philosophy. Yeah. You got a lot of people call themselves soldiers, right? What does a soldier do?
He kills.
He takes orders.
He follows orders. Yep.
He kills, he takes orders. What does the warrior do?
The same thing, pretty much. No, the warrior, yeah.
A warrior kills. A warrior can take orders, but a warrior also fights on his own. A warrior also doesn't take orders. A warrior decides to fight. A warrior decides when to fucking pick and choose which fight to fight so they can live another day. The soldier gets told to go in the battlefield and dies.
So we're talking almost Sun Tzu philosophy, correct?
Something like that. I don't know. That's the most intelligent thing you'll probably hear from me ever in your life.
You mental note
to be a warrior, not a soldier.
Good point.
Now, I don't know what that pertained to earlier. I don't know why I said that, but it sounded good, whatever we was talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about. Honestly, I got lost in the moment.
I know you guys are still dreaming about Peter Pecker Beach. It has an effect on everybody when I tell them about it.
It's not left my head since you talked about it. Yeah.
You know,
I've got Peter Pecker Beach in my head all day long. I'm thinking that's where I'm going to go vacation to after gathering.
Yeah, these guys still having wet dreams about it.
So that's what I've been thinking about this whole episode, man.
Right, Wrath walking around his little 1920s.
I can see in his eyes, like I can literally see like the sandbox and his pupils and shit, like it's just reflecting back, and he's just fully immersed, like he's got a virtual reality headset on.
Just fan fiction.
I'm over here clicking my heels. Go ahead. I'm over here clicking my heels, going, "There's no place like home." Thinking of Peter Pecker Beach.
That's right. Like the gathering is home, but Peter Pecker Beach is the abode.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Mr. WS said he's dreaming of a RathovGod Tha Klass.
That's right.
And Helgen keeps asking. Helgi keeps asking, did you shove any Twinkies up anyone's ass though?
Yeah, there was that one guard, but he wanted it, so he was gonna beat me with a nightstick and demanded I do it. So I was like, well, you're not sticking a nightstick up my ass. I guess it ain't gay if I'm defending my life. So yeah, I rammed that Twinkie in his ass, and I don't know, he made like some weird noises, and I just kind of like escaped for a minute. But then I caught like felony charges for escaping. It was a bunch of bullshit.
Right, because that's a federal offense. Right, yeah, it's a bullshit federal offense, but it's a federal offense nonetheless if you escape from Guantanamo Bay for sure.
Yeah, but then they fucked up with the paperwork on Raph's Funhouse, so they dropped me off at Cancun. So now I'm left
I saw
unattended
that.
at a beach full of half-naked women with no drug cartels, but
What?
I'll probably can find some drugs. So what can go wrong?
That's what I'm thinking. What could possibly
Well,
go wrong
you
in that
have to
scenario?
find
That sounds
out
like,
on the next Raph's Funhouse, which will be after the gathering
Oh,
of the Juggalos, 2025.
yeah.
And if you're mad at me, I'm
That's what's
sorry.
up.
I need room on my phone to record shit. Raph's Funhouse takes up too many fucking gigabytes. Plus, I keep getting
not
copywritten
sorry.
for all the sound effects I keep stealing.
Really? You keep getting dinged for those?
Yeah, royalty free my ass.
Well, I think you got to pay the license on it, don't you?
Yeah, but you know, you met me on Swell's Edition. Like, you know, we don't pay for like services like internet and cable or subscriptions.
Right.
So, you know, whatever the fucking trial version gives us, we're grateful we get, and we make do.
Absolutely.
But don't mean I can't bitch about it the whole time.
No, bitch away.
I put people to sleep
yeah.
with my bitching.
Actually, no. I've been wide awake now. You actually, you're like a cup of coffee.
That's right.
Some of that Guantanamo coffee.
At Raph's Funhouse, you'll never get bored. You might get nailed, but you'll never get bored. You might get screwed to a board, but you won't be bored.
That's what's up. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, which most of y'all in the comment section have, watch Raph's fucking Funhouse. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
If
man.
you like to eat crayons for a living, Raph's Funhouse is up your alley.
I heard that's a lucrative career.
Or if you was born in a house with lead paint and asbestos and you've been breathing it in your whole life, Raph's Funhouse is also for you.
That's it. Dude, you're just coming out with these radio ads, man. I could hear this on the radio. Like, if you're born in a house with fucking asbestos and lead paint, Raph's Funhouse is just for you.
That's right.
That's what's
And
up,
if
man.
you like to eat asbestos and lead paint or drink antifreeze, my music might be your favorite thing in the world while you're doing it.
That's, don't kink shame me.
So, you know, we invented Tide Pod babies before they invented Tide Pods.
Oh, wow, that's better than the chicken or the egg. It's like, which came first, the Tide Pod baby or the Tide Pod? That's a very valid question.
But yeah, I think I found some fucking crack on my floor, so I'm gonna try to go to the halfway house and like convince some hookers into relapsing and partying with me. So, you know, hopefully
Welcome to my world.
I don't get raped too badly.
Yeah, they might peg you with that mayonnaise. They might be watching. They might take what you said to heart and be like, oh, I know what this guy
Well, they
likes.
usually steal my wallet, and I can't buy any fucking fish food. And then I'm pissed because then my fish all die in my toilet.
Fair.
I'm trying to keep this one goldfish alive so he get big enough so I can eat him. But I keep forgetting to feed the fucker, and I keep forgetting to turn the AC point into the bathroom so the fucker's always floating backwards every time I go in there. I resuscitated him like once or twice, but I think the third time is not going to be the charm.
I mean, you've been marinating them too, though, with urine, haven't you? You've been kind of brining him
Well,
up.
yeah, that's how you toughen the little bastards up. Like, you know, you got to keep the pH at extraordinary fucking high levels. So that way they can survive anything.
Follow Raph for more recipes.
You want to learn how to make a meth lab aquarium? Follow Raph. Without blowing up your fridge, I got a fucking solution. I haven't tried it yet, but you can try it and let me know how it works. I'll just tell you about it.
There you go, folks. Listen up.
My assholes, I mean, my DMs are always open.
All right, well, on that note, Rath, anyone you want to give shout outs to?
Want to give shout outs to my homie, Mr. Wicked Soul. He sent me an upgraded fucking mic today in the mail.
That's what's up.
Let me know that people actually care about me. I want to shout out all the viewers, all the Spamily, the people who's been constantly viewing, pulling up to the fucking premieres, the people who don't pull up to the premieres, but they still show up days later. Anybody who's watching, engaging, supporting the dream. Anybody that's bought a piece of artwork, who's bought a flyer, who's bought a fucking feature collab. I want to thank all those motherfuckers. I want to shout you out. RathovGod would not be here if it wasn't for you motherfuckers. I want to shout out also Scum and LSP and my homie from Soothsayer Music, who's now, I think, Underground Collections, Bundy's former manager. He's the one who, I'll tell you one quick story before I go. There was a time when I was thinking about laying off of music, and Scum had that respect contest, and Bundy's manager at the time convinced me to jump on that contest, and hearing Scum play my shit is another reason why I'm still fucking here. Even though I didn't win the fucking contest, that's the reason why that made me keep trucking. So shit like that. Shout out to Scum and everybody at LSP. Shout out to Reckless Radio XYZ. Shout out to fucking the Spamily. Shout out to everybody at Funhouse. Shout out to you guys for fucking putting up with my bullshit for this fucking 2-hour fucking shit show that I probably made shittier.
Oh no, it was great.
So, and yes, I will co-host after the gathering sometime.
Oh, I would love to have that.
So, but I gotta hit fucking, you know, Horde Cat. I gotta hit all the fucking. I've been slack of God. You know, as far as podcasting, I had a lot of people reach out to me about, you know, doing this, and you know, I try not to water down my shit too much. That's why I don't do a lot of lives. I don't go live every night. You know, Twills Edition, I was only supposed to do Fridays, but they end up getting like conning me into doing it more. So I just decided to be a staple and do it. But you know, normally I don't do a lot of live stream appearances and shit like that, just because, you know, if you watch Beetlejuice, if he was in the whole fucking movie, you'd get bored of his ass, right? He's literally got screen time for 15 minutes. The second one, he's got screen time for less. If it wasn't for that,
really,
you might not like Beetlejuice that much. So that's why Raph doesn't do a whole lot of appearances other than, you know, his Reckless Radio homies and his family. But everybody that's been getting at me, I am gonna link up with all y'all. So, well, probably when I get back from the gathering, after I tear those stages up. So make sure y'all pull up day 0, or you pull up, if you're not there for day 0, pull up for day 5 for the fucking rigor mortis set. So look for the mask, look for the ass, and have some class.
That's what's up.
Not really. Have some crack.
You got any shout outs you want to give?
Shit, I gotta follow up that. All right, bro. Shout out to anybody who, you know, has fucked with the Bartle House, who's come on the Bartle House, or even fucking just listens to me ramble and play music all fucking night. Fucking big shout out to you, EXO, because like I said, I wouldn't even be coming back if y'all weren't killing it every night on the shit and getting me excited to do it again. And shout out to shout outs. If you fucking know, you know. That's it. That's all I got for you.
I'd like to shout out Rath. Fucking seriously, I appreciate you coming by, man, and thank you for stopping by and gracing us with your presence and your stories, man. Like, I appreciate that.
I appreciate everybody sitting in for this, you know, getting to know me. We had some bullshit stories. I also threw in some real shit, so you got a little taste of everything. So, fucking, I appreciate everybody who sat through this agonizing fucking bullshit with me and listened to my March or Selma Simpson voice after 10 packs of cigarettes and 8 blunts. Thank you for putting up with me. See y'all motherfuckers at the gathering.
Whoop, whoop.
We're going to be doing it for real. No Ashley Simpson bullshit.
Absolutely right. All right, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Bartleboss, man. Like, fuck yeah, thank you for coming on and co-hosting.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
Thank you
We
to everyone in the
appreciate you.
comments.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah,
at some
no,
point.
you were great, man. Thank you for everyone in the comments, man. Y'all are what's making this show. So thank you guys so much for supporting. Thanks to all the fellas at Peter Pecker Beach for giving
I got a
Rath some
good
stories.
therapist that you can talk to after this. He's really good. He'll get you straightened back out. You know, this happens all the time, so don't worry. Fucking me and Reckless will hook you up for putting up with this. But yeah, I got an excellent therapist. He makes Dr. Phil look like a fucking rookie. He's great. That's what
All
Trump
right.
says, anyways.
There you have it, the aftermath. Rath's aftermath. All right, y'all. We're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys again. Thanks for everybody that watched. And in the comments, y'all, love y'all. Fucking Spamily,
Whoop,
bad
whoop.
motherfucker, wicked clown. Love y'all. Shout out to my Great Town family and my Lost Tribe. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
Whoop,
shout out
whoop,
Great Town too. Well, I forgot. I'm an asshole. That's my final thought.
All right. Adios, y'all.